I am your goddess Nesca. Here is your trucker cow. We're reacting to...
Another year, another Offkai fuck up. Get Offkai not fucking up. Challenge impossible.
You changed your outfit.
I know. I'm gonna switch every other video.
When are you gonna go back to having a penis?
I do it on Thursdays.
Okay, so penis, but in the the thumbnail with you and Sheepy, you're in your female form.
Oh, yeah, I was in my female form when I was.
Oh wait, that's on Saturdays.
This is what I'm working with.
Shut your face.
Anyway, remember how Offkai said they didn't separate the family stuff from the minors?
Oh yeah.
Well, apparently they had their convention over the weekend.
Oh, how'd that go?
It's in the Bay. Oh, it's in San Francisco.
What's up, guys? Riff here.
Yeah.
So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the very troubling situation involving the VTuber convention Offkai Expo. Now, this convention has been mired in controversy in the past for blacklisting creators like Kirsha over wrongthink. However, with this year's convention, there are many featured...
I must say, the idea of a VTuber convention does sound really cool, but not one that's gonna be like these assholes. So, let's have a VTuber convention in either Texas or Florida. Places where it'll
Greg's
be...
trying to do something, but it's just a matter of cost. And
oh yeah, especially renting out those places.
it's not renting out. It's security.
Oh.
Because, you know, how Greg... a lot of people don't like Greg, and Greg's going to work with a lot of controversial people like Kirsha. You got... whatever you're paying for the venue, you better double that for security.
Ooh.
When he said when he did a game convention like a decade ago, it was like $250,000 for like a bare bones convention.
Shit.
And that was a decade ago. So you got to factor you're going to spend, let's say $400,000 for a decent venue. Then you got to spend a gobs amount of money for security.
Because, yeah, definitely, we need, like, a good metal detector when coming in and out. That's for sure. Make sure no one brings a gun.
You know, the TwitchCon.
Of course, you know what is the most hypocritical thing ever? One of these types of people owning a gun.
Yeah. How about, man, can I get all my security for what you want?
guests that are very problematic in their own right and hypocritical, as we'll see later on in this video. But this year's convention is mainly mired in controversy because there is adult content being featured in open spaces of the convention where minors as young as 13 are allowed to walk around free.
That's retarded.
Like, we went to 18 plus conventions, and there, yeah, it was open, but it was also, they didn't allow kids in it.
Yeah.
And they sectioned it off.
Yeah. It was even sectioned off from whatever normal people stuff, so that no child could come and see it.
Yeah. So, they couldn't do that much?
No. The main issue here is I've never heard of any anime convention that had it where anyone 13 to 17, I guess, was allowed at the convention unsupervised, as long as they had a permission slip that how the fuck are they supposed to know was not forged. Give me that toothpick, please.
Freely. Now, adult content being present at a VTuber or anime-related convention is nothing surprising, but typically those sorts of areas are walled off and they require some form of ID or verification to get in, but with Offkai Expo, those as young as 13 can enter those areas, and that is the main concern. Back in May, there was an announcement from Offkai announcing that one of their biggest sponsors is Fansly, which of course is a platform that hosts adult content, and people were immediately annoyed by the fact this sort of sponsor is featured at a convention like this, but there's a much more serious concern, as pointed out in replies like this, saying kids walk around during the day. Surely this is not
Nah.
being done while
It'll
kids are
fix itself,
around,
give it a second, it's
correct?
on a lag.
Surely we're really
But yeah, no. Why would you have that? A Fansly sponsor where kids can see it. It should give it a second. It's.
I don't think so.
Oh, is it? Because I gotta control. I was trying to fix this.
It's fine.
I was trying to fix this, and you fucked.
Just lean on me. It's fine.
No, I'm gonna go in my own little corner.
Okay.
There. Anyway, but yeah. Anyway, getting back to this. But yeah, she makes a good point. Kids walk around during the day and they see the word Fansly and they're gonna look it up. What are you doing?
Hmm?
Oh.
Sorry, my tooth's bothering me.
not going to put adult content in front of children, right? Well, unfortunately, that's exactly what's happening, as you can
that's
see
the
from the layout.
Yeah, they had a Fansly booth.
And I'm guessing there's not a black tent around it.
No. Well, so let's see.
Out of the main hall, the expedition hall here. You can see Fansly right smack dab in the middle of everything.
Yeah, because if this is the main interest, people are gonna walk right through here. It's not like a two aisles down.
Uh-huh. There's also it's also by all these other places too. So.
Next to the gamer subs.
Huh.
What makes this very disturbing is the fact that minors as young as 13 are allowed in this portion of the convention as long as they have a parent with them or they have a minor consent form filled out.
Which is retarded. You know what? I guess it's fine if there's a parent accompanying them, yes. But obviously they'll have to the parent will have to somehow like move their kid away from looking at that section. So that will be kind of a shocker and stuff, but then again, the part with the fucking consent form, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. I'm sorry. A convention is not a school field trip. Who the fuck is supposed to verify these consent forms?
Only in California, ladies and gentlemen, is something like this allowed to exist. Now, of course, this whole problem could be avoided by simply banning minors from this convention. I mean, why would they just do that in the first place? But instead, they're allowing minors with these exceptions to walk around the convention and be exposed to adult content. And as we enter the final day of Offkai Expo 20...
Let's be honest. What are they doing here? This is a form of grooming.
They want the kids to spend their V-Bucks on them. That's what they're looking at.
It's like, oh, hey, you're just starting puberty. Look what we have. Don't you want to spend all your money here?
26, the very apparent...
It's like, hey, you were smart enough to forge your parents' signature. I bet you probably stole their credit card, too.
You know, back in the day when I stole, I snuck out a couple Playboys from my grandfather. It's like, that was not that big of a deal.
Uh-huh.
Versus the shit they could see now.
Yeah.
Like you said, the stuff he had hidden in the garage, that shit was nasty.
Oh, God.
Just imagine a magazine cover and it was all Frogans.
Oh, no.
And then there was another one that they were all over the age of like 55. And he didn't buy these with attract. He would just buy it to gross people out. Because this is pre-internet.
So which one did you fap off to more?
Neither!
The fat vajangans or the old wrinkly vajangans?
Neither!
reality involving this convention has become true. You can see Fansly promoting their booth saying Offkai is open.
So that's the booth. There's no... What the fuck?
Huh.
If you're a creator, come collect your free swag bag before they're gone. If you're not a creator, come say hi anyway. We don't bite. Your favorite VTuber is probably at our booth today. Come verify that for yourself. And of course, people are just, again, not very enthused to see this sort of
These are the
platform being a
questions that must be
featured
asked
sponsor
and
of this
answered.
event. But as people are going around the convention, they are seeing that this booth
Fansley, hey kids, do you want Robux or Fortnite V-Bucks? All you gotta do is post your feet pics.
You know how we're attracted to, like, hentai? There are kids playing Roblox in, like, 20 years. They're going to be attracted to just blocks. They're not going to get off to anything but blocks.
Well, the world is a really fucky ducky place, isn't it?
is front and center at the Expedition Hall, which again is open for minors as young as 13. And things would get even more troubling.
Pause. But I'm gonna point this out to you.
Uh-huh.
If Matsuri would have did this, the amount of shit that anime convention gets, that would have been the end of them.
Yeah, Anime Matsuri.
They get so much shit,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, ugh.
Hell, just having their burlesque show.
Yeah. Oh my.
As pointed out in this tweet,
My God.
where there is a QR code you can scan with no account required whatsoever, no verification, no vetting process whatsoever, that opens up some of the related VTubers at this convention. And obviously I can't play through the video this user provided, going through the various links and videos provided. But of course, to give you a very brief and censored description of what we're looking at, you have one VTuber with stuff on her face describing self-pleasure, another one basically doing a striptease, another one doing a job, ASMR, and also many other lewd content, including real-life content, not just...
So hinty.
No, real life.
Oh, some real life stuff too.
There are VTubers that do real life porn.
Oh, that's where Nesca draws the line. Nesca hinty only.
Keep in mind, Kirsha was too controversial for this convention. And she got barred from it 2 years ago. Just let that sink in. And that was before she had the blow up she had.
So, you're just fine if you do all the gross kinds of porn and shit, both animated and real life
VTuber
stuff. But just having a different opinion on social standing junk and political stuff, that makes you too controversial. Okay. Anyone have the link? To what? Oh, to this?
Here, go to Twitter, look this guy up. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Neil.
But all of this stuff, obviously extremely not safe for work, which again is something you can...
Sheepy, that won't be hard for you and me because it's in California. I feel like we don't ever plan to go to California. Well, actually, I don't know about you, but I definitely don't ever plan to go to California. Sorry for anyone who lives there. You'll never see a Nesca. You have to come to Nesca.
Access as young as 13 walking through this convention with no account required, no verification process whatsoever. Again, this stuff is not too surprising at a VTuber anime related convention, but the fact that it's so accessible to minors is the problem. All this could have been avoided if they just made the convention itself 18 plus, or they restricted access to this booth to the yabai market, which is 18
Oh, wait.
plus.
Hold on. I gotta make a mental duty here. A map. Okay. Where's Ohio at?
East, like middle east.
Is that closer to Florida?
Yeah,
Oh,
in
okay.
California.
Then California. Okay.
They could have just done that, but instead they're allowing it in the expedition hall. And of
And then
course,
Florida,
you think
California is
back
the same
to
distance
these
for
sort of
us. Yeah.
standards
Yeah.
Offkai Expo has, and it goes back to Kirsha. Kirsha was supposed to be a featured guest with a panel at Offkai Expo a few years ago,
But
and I covered this in a video back then, but she was blacklisted from this event. She lost her panel, although they allowed her to continue to go
okay.
to the events and also buy a ticket, but not be a featured guest, which is incredibly greedy and ridiculous. But she was
Yep.
banned over wrongthink, where after twisting the arm of some of the people behind this convention, they
So ultimately, they discriminated against her.
Yep.
Because that's what this was. This was nothing but a discrimination.
And also they tried to dig over Pippa, but at the time FaZe was sponsoring Offkai. So and Pippa's with FaZe. But they did like mess with her, like mess a bunch of FaZe shit, and I guess FaZe got pissed and not sponsored this year.
Nice.
revealed that basically some of her tweets were a little too problematic, a little too wrongthink for this convention. And I remember one of the examples that they provided right here was her labeling her Discord pronouns as Burger Queen,
Burger
mocking the
Queen!
fact that Discord is trying to force pronouns into people's bios.
Burger her queen.
But then we have all this nonsense involving this year's convention featuring VTubers like Kawaii Grin here, who had this to say: meet and greet tomorrow at 1 p.m., but I'm in the Fansly booth all day today if you want to say hello. Ovulating, by the way, which is a
That means she's on her period.
What is wrong with people?
The fact that she said it like that, I would have never thought.
I'm
to
too
fucking
sunburned and
say it like
dehydrated to even come back to this.
ridiculous and insane thing to say before not only doing a meet and greet as a VTuber, but doing it not even as a VTuber, but in the flesh. Like, VTubing? Is this what we're doing?
To be fair, technically we'll kind of be doing that when we go to Florida in a sense. Probably not going to be a guest there unless they have the open thingy
I'll keep
again.
an eye out on that for that.
Yeah, that'll be really cool if they do.
Oh my god.
I've been told no before.
Like, yeah, this already annoys a lot of people, but then this is the focus. But when I looked at this account, I was like, this looks really familiar. And of course, it's because, well, I made a video about this VTuber a couple of years ago. You can see the title: Hypocritical VTuber Risks Career, Slandering Body Pillow Company. So here's the context, a little trip down memory lane here. They called out a company called Cuddly Octopus. They're one of many to fall into this same pattern of behavior, by the way. Cuddly Octopus sells body pillows for VTubers, and
Okay.
Kawaii Grin decided to make a public post calling them out and just outright slandering them, saying that they're selling literal
So, is this the fucking Demi kind of thing all over again? Where it's like, look at me, I'm a slutty bitch. But then again, when other people are making slutty merch of me,
I think
I am totally not for it. They're disgusting.
Well, you see the word since that is pedos, maybe because there's maybe some
lolly
yeah.
type characters.
The character stuff with Offkai made me question their hiring practice. Yeah.
No, that's still the same concept here, babe, because looking at her VTube model, it looks pretty lolly to me.
Petite.
Exactly. That's what lolly means.
No, I'm reading what
Oh,
DK said.
the Kisha stuff with Offkai made me question their hiring practices, their trusting of some of the accusations against Kirsha made me have no faith in them. The Fansly staff had me laughing because I wasn't surprised. Could be worse. It could be Bonnie Blue.
No, she would fuck everybody there.
She'd have a she'll have like one of those fucking what are those come on, what is the thing that they check your cooch?
Oh, gynecologist chair.
Yeah, she'd have a gynecologist chair there as a booth, and just like step right up, see how long you can stick your dick in.
No, they gotta pull like we got, but you gotta fill it yourself.
I like my idea
human sized
better.
cum jar.
I like my idea better.
CP because they believe some of the characters depicted were underage and being depicted in not safe for work situations and were mocking people who disagreed with this notion. Now, reminder, this is back in 2023 when likes were still public on Twitter, and wow, what a better era. Things were so much more fun back then when you could just scroll through the publicly listed likes of all these people virtue signaling about fictional content and immediately expose them as massive hypocrites consuming the exact same content they're trying to slander people over on Twitter. But anyways, I tried to warn them, right, when they initially made their call-out post, which of course is now deleted, where I said your likes are public, like, come on, LMAO, but they did not listen, so I went forward with a video, not just because of the tweet, but because...
Yeah, her VTuber looks very lolly-esque.
Yeah, she's got more booba here. You just can't say because it's dark.
I know, but still, look, she's got the same kind of proportion-y kind of stuff going on, especially with how cutesy her face is and stuff. I don't know, it feels like it'd still be in that same vein.
Yeah.
Because of a subsequent stream where she would crash out, call me out by name, mock me as basically irrelevant, and try to excuse her behavior because A, she doesn't know anything about anime and manga, and B, it was only like one character that she was, unfortunately...
That's exactly what I was saying with One Piece. I hate when these people sit there and say like, oh yeah, I like One Piece, and like just collect some shirts and stuff, and they don't know squat diddly shit about it.
You only call yourself a One Piece if you don't skip Skypea. You're a true One Piece fan if you watched all the filler too.
Oh God.
What's the worst?
No. You're a true One Piece fan if you watch the 4 kids.
Only caught with in her likes, which is a outright lie. So I want to watch a small portion of this video with you guys because it's really a great trip down memory lane, and it shows not only the hypocrisy of this VTuber, but as someone who slanders companies in the past, somehow getting to work with Offkai Expo when...
Watch how many times you binged it.
I want to say technically 3 times?
Yeah.
That is a lot of times.
That same convention banned Kirsha over wrong thing, including jokes about pronouns, but let's get right into it. Rev, what do you have to say?
Yeah, like some people who are like open lolly lovers or open people who like lewd lollies or are like pedos, basically.
Like
Have
you,
you
by your own
seen
standards.
your
Like, bro, your
fucking
likes are
avatar?
public. Your likes are
They
public.
are.
And I don't be
They
liking
were.
anything fucking sussy. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. So they did screenshot some, and I do feel fucking terrible.
She sounds like a bitch.
Yeah.
She's got that bitch.
Take that fucking VTube skin off, you fake piece of shit.
She feels
Honestly,
terrible.
Because I didn't even realize, like, some of the characters were underage.
Well, first of all, Your Honor, I didn't know they were underage. And of course, this is her standard, right? She's calling people predators over fictional content.
Your Honor, they're fucking drawings. Ooh, what about my booba?
I'm just gonna make this bigger. I don't like this setup here. You know, I'm behind chat. Anyway,
You wouldn't be behind
Content
chat if you made
and
yourself
saying
down a
this
little.
company is selling body
Down,
pillows
boy.
featuring CP. And her excuse when she gets caught with that stuff
There
in
you
her
go. That
likes
works.
is that she didn't know any better. But as I will
I
point
love
out
that
in
you're
this
just
video,
covering her now.
it's pretty clear that she's a massive hypocrite. I'm going to do you a favor here and get you a whole host of
That's a
images
lot.
you can
Yeah.
Is this her retweets?
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's Miss Nagatoro. How old is she?
Middle school. I don't know this one. I don't know that one.
Oh, look, there's Comey can't communicate. How old is she?
see on the screen. This is like the diet version of what I'm going to do. These are underage characters. There's a lot worse in her likes. There's characters elementary school aged and actual lolicon. But I'm going to start with the
Not an
high school
exaggeration,
age
by the
characters,
way.
a little compilation.
Oh,
And she'll later stage
Are you referring to the fact that we can't get the Twitter?
Twitch.
Twitch. Whatever. Like I said, they're too fucking similar. Meow.
Hey, oh, hey, Comey.
I was her retweets and like, if I remember right. Huh. And like this. Meow.
doesn't know anything about anime, so I'm gonna give her a little bit of a lesson on these characters. So right there, you got Nagatoro, who is 15, Hatsune Miku, who's 16, Hitori from Bocchi the Rock, who is 16,
Oh.
Komi-san, who's between the ages of 15 to 17 in that series. You have Karine from Blue Archive, who is
Not looking
16,
good for her.
Spider-Gwen, who in the Spider-Verse era is between 14 to 16 from what I can see. And, you know, every single image on this screen would make her a predator for liking them if you apply.
Exactly. The difference here being these are fictional characters. They are also drawings. They're just drawings.
I don't know. Damn it.
I do kind of draw the line if the character is like super childlike.
Anya.
Yeah, but I also give leeway to that if they are aged up. For example, Chibi Usa and going into Wicked Lady or Black Lady, I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, all
Lady.
Sailor Moon. We don't ever question the fact that Sailor Moon was dating Darien or whatever, Amaru, whatever his name was, Japanese name was.
Because age doesn't mean Jack Dilly
You know,
shit.
It's a series where
when
a
it
middle
comes to
schooler was
anime.
dating a college age guy and no one questioned it.
No one fucking cared because, again, it was a story.
Or like her friend dating the other guy. I like how in the it's like, oh, she's in middle school, kill me.
Oh yeah, you fucking not Jedi, not Zoisite, not Nephrite. What was the other one?
The other one.
Kunzite?
Kunz.
No. Wait, was it Nephrite? Might have been Nephrite.
Yeah.
He was like 30.
Yeah, dating a middle schooler. And no one questioned because he did die in the end, so.
Yeah.
No one questioned all these teenagers were dating full-grown adults. What's that battery?
Uh-oh. Run,
By her
sheep,
own
run!
standards back to her. Now, and then there's the Marin Kitagawa
Oh, damn.
wall as well.
Hey,
but
look,
of course, this goes
Marin.
back to that era with likes being public. It was so easy to expose people spouting off about fictional content and thinking they have the moral high ground.
What do you mean by are you weird? Either except for the old stuff. No. How does that make you weird? No, you are not any weirder than any anime fan. Yeah. You're free to like whatever you want to like, my dude. You're not weird.
Where's the Stewie body
Oh God.
pillow? What?
Uh, also, how? Wait. Okay, his head has to be like sideways for that to work, or the body pillow it has like one weird shaped body pillow where it's not just the rectangular, it goes rectangular, and then it has a square or a sideways rectangle on top of that.
Yeah, my fellow weebs.
When in reality they're massive hypocrites, but it gets way worse than that. So that's just kind of a blanket, easy statement right there where it's like she says anything that's underage, you're a predator for liking characters depicted in that sort of a way. There's a huge compilation of screenshots, and by the way, Marin Kitagawa is 15 years old in My Dress Up Darling,
Oh, that's right,
just to
she's
confirm
15.
that. But she also goes on to make other excuses, basically saying the characters she likes are similar in appearance to her VTuber model. And, well, that is a standard I don't think she really wanted to bring up because it just makes her look even worse.
Told you.
And they're not like
I told you she'd be
looking
lolly.
avatars either. They're
Oh.
like full-blown art pieces, and they look very well endowed, like women. They look like my avatars.
Well
So I was like,
endowed.
oh, I didn't
And they look like her model.
You
Wow.
know, I'm an uneducated anime person, and I guess that's my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I will give her a little benefit of the doubt. If she's sitting here talking about, if she's like more specifically talking about characters that really look like they're children that you don't want to go, like again, the Anya's, fucking, Made in Abyss characters. I will kind of think you're fucked up if you try gooning over them, but I also give you a pass if you aged up the character. So
Beatrix.
it's kind of one of those catch-22s. Oh yeah, how would you go about like characters like Beatrix though, because she's not a child in any way, shape, or form. Well, form, but
What about Chibi Dogi?
there is like a fucking great. I think ultimately what gets me, if you get off to a character that both looks like a child and acts like a child, I think that's the line that gets me, because I could not picture anyone gooning over Anya, but I could picture them if they like aged her up and like turned her, like made her like then I could probably understand that, but at the same time, it is really weird. I mean, God, I fucking loved Gara. He was like, oddly enough, I preferred Gara's like 13-year-old version.
To be fair, they pussified him later on.
Because I thought they ruined his character and stuff. Of course, also, when I first had the crush on Gara, I was actually the same age. Because I first started watching Naruto when I was 13, too, so. Huh.
So this is the part of the video
There's a
where I'm
lot
just
of
going to
weird
put the
moves.
worst stuff on the screen. These are all
Not gonna lie, I
elementary
do
school
think,
aged
being
characters,
obsessed with,
and
middle school age character is creepy. Not sure where to draw the line though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Other shit she liked.
/ or hardcore
Oh, that
lolicon.
first one though.
I will spare you the description here, but like most of these characters are in elementary school or middle school. And she was describing these characters as well endowed and that they
Not
looked
that first one,
just
from what I can
like
tell.
her own VTuber model that is more busty, of course. I mean, it's just insane.
Of course, then again, it's also like a preference thing, like how Nesca considers herself anime sexual. I find myself attracted to anime characters of certain types. I like big, busty anime waifus that have like a similar look to what I have and stuff like that. I'm also attracted to the masculine hunks, like
Broly.
evil, fucking maybe slightly feminine. I do love long hair. Long hair is definitely one of my traits that I adore. But so yeah, just I don't know. It's kind of all over the place, isn't it? Isn't it? It's like this is exactly what you were saying earlier, hun. When you were talking about you're going to get kids nowadays that are attracted to like that
Roblox.
roadblocks aesthetic. I feel like ultimately it's an aesthetic I am attracted to.
Levels of hypocrisy.
If
And
that
this was
makes
really the
sense.
reason why I made this video back in 2023. Because not only did she get caught on Twitter being a hypocrite, but she went on stream like this, making her heart-wrenching soliloquy, defending herself and deflecting any sort of blame, taking zero accountability, but also name-dropping me as well.
I don't read manga. So I do feel fucking terrible. I didn't know that some of them were underage because they're like well endowed. They look like adults. But that's the thing.
It's a
also.
drawing,
like,
ma'am.
I feel bad. I
Yeah.
didn't know they were under like rev.
Yeah, to be on again, like I'm saying, it's an aesthetic that I'm attracted to. I'm not paying attention to ages of these characters and stuff. It's just the way that they're drawn is just
Says
what I'm
Desu.
attracted to.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like a random account.
Ah, it's just a random account. Well, that random account is still here in 2026. Kawaii grin. And here I am still making
I don't
YouTube
think-
videos. And
I
here
don't
you
think
are
it's
at
a random
Offkai
account.
Expo
Yeah.
doing a meet and greet for Fansly. How things have evolved over the years. But this all goes back to the standards at Offkai, right? They banned Kirsch over wrongthink, but they allow this person who has a history of slandering companies and being a massive hypocrite and a tourist who doesn't know anything about anime or manga but calls people predators over the same content she consumes as well from those mediums. It's just insane. It's just insane. It really reflects terribly on this convention. And now she's there
Ultimately trying to be part of something you don't understand. So it will definitely. This is why you do not be yourself when you're doing something like this, because then it's like, oh, you're fake and gay. So yeah, that's I guess that's why Nesca usually is so open about herself and her stuff. Like, I'm a fucking retard. I have the memory of a fucking hyperactive hamster. I was not even joking. I forget things so easily that the only, like, I need to be, like, jump start into memory stuff. So, to be honest, if someone wants to come to me and be like, oh, you're a fake anime fan and stuff like that, it'd be hard for me to argue with them sometimes because it's hard for me to remember every single tiny bit of stuff that I've watched throughout my years, starting with, okay, I believe my very first anime I ever watched was when I was maybe 8 to 9 years old. I believe that's when I first started watching. I believe it was Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, the classic Toonami. Of course, going a little bit further than that, if you want to count this at all, I started watching Power Rangers when I was 7. So there's also that. Yeah.
It's very hard to age women, Asian lad.
You know. But I've watched so many different titles over my fucking years. It's gonna be hard for me to remember every fucking single detail and remember every fucking single character's name. Like Truckerman and I talked about this once. It's like, I used to know every single Bleach character, their Zombok Toe's name, their battle, Bonkai and all that stuff, and it's fucking gone, got replaced by something else. I used to remember every JoJo character's name, their stands, abilities, and all that shit. Well, that's gone. I think I'm currently still got plenty of One Piece knowledge still in my brain, but God, there's so many fucking characters in One Piece, so something's gone. Something went.
Oh yeah, Kirsha is awesome. She really had screwed themselves. Yeah, they screwed themselves.
Oh yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho. You just. Oh yeah, and if it's, forgive me for being mainstream anime chickie. I like what I liked, and what I was introduced to was everything Adult Swim, everything Toonami. That's how I watched my stuff. So meh.
Working with this booth that is accessible.
Oh yeah, some of the chats up here. It's really hard to age. Yeah. Well, what was there was a fucking idol that was actually turned out she was like 45 years old and had like 2 kids, but she passed for like a teenager.
Oh wow.
That was a big thing that blew up in Japan a few years ago.
Oh yeah, Asians just have that genetics, yo.
Well, they don't eat the crap we eat.
She has to keep all of her Sephiroth knowledge, so it's.
And the SpongeBob
Default.
Sephiroth knowledge.
I'm gonna kill you. God, even my Sephiroth
minors
knowledge
as
is
young
at
as
100%, and you clicked when I was.
Sorry.
Like, even I can't remember, like, all Sephiroth major backstory stuff and, like, timeline shenanigans. Also because I just don't fucking care for any knowledge that involves Cloud in it, so it's kind of like this weird little voovel. It's just I focus on just the Sephiroth bits and I try to ignore the Cloud bits.
Where's that moral high ground she used to have, right? She would virtue signal about this stuff so hard back in the day, but has no problem working with this convention, knowing full well minors as young as 13 will be walking around and have access to this booth she is doing a meet and greet at, where she is...
That's even a better point. The fact that she was sitting there complaining about underage drawings versus actual physical underage, actual kids, actual people that exist in the world. So yeah, that is a standard that someone needs to be slapping her over. It's like, who gives a damn about the fucking drawings feelings? I care that we're fucking over the actual existing children.
Yeah.
There's the difference here. Fuck caring over a drawing. Fuck caring if anyone goons over a drawing and shit versus an actual child being exposed to pornographic stuff.
What is that post? I don't know. YouTube's
None.
Promoting herself in a very... let's just say risque sort of way, not to mention the fact that we have the whole QR code situation. But yeah, this is a terrible look. I'm not some prude. I'm sorry. Like, I am not some prude for saying that VTuber and anime conventions...
No. Okay, no. Rev, you're not a prude when it comes to real life people. Reverse it. These people are the prudes who are like, oh, you're gooning over a fucking character that's canonically 15 in a fucking fictional anime. Those are the ones that are the prudes. That's not being a prude trying to protect actual children from being exposed to something. No. Yeah, this stuff's nuts. Squirrel nuts
should
trapped
have
on a fence.
guardrails in place to prevent minors from accessing adult content. Is that woke of me? Is that too woke of me?
Baby face.
Like, it's so simple. They should have made this an 18-plus convention, or at the very least, made this sort of stuff in the yabai market, which is supposed to be for adults. The reason why they didn't do that flabbergasts me. I don't understand why they wouldn't do that in the first place. It seems totally irresponsible. But hey, that's the situation we're in now, and as they conclude their convention, I hope it was all worth it, because their reputation has continued to take a massive blow thanks to their antics this year. But that's going to do it for this video. If
What fuck ups are they gonna do in 2027?
Who cares anymore? But what's done is done. I don't even know anymore, man. All I know is I'm totally fine with pervy shit. I am probably one of the queens of pervy ship stuff when it comes to this junk and stuff, but even I know you don't involve kids in the pervy stuff.
Yeah. All kids get out of the pool.
Yeah. Oh, did I tell you this? I can't remember. I believe it was a video game. There was someone who went in my chat and they actually said that they were 17. And I was like, you probably shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Pervy stuff is natural and normal.
Try to be nice about it because they were really sweet and stuff. But it's like, yeah, no, I am an 18 plus thing.
Come back next year.
Thank you so much for joining us for this video. Bye.
No,
Thank you all for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It would make me very happy. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug.